Perdus dans le cyberespace, des croisés s'unissent pour former une armée, c'est une invasion. TikTok. Bonjour et bienvenue à la rescousse. C'est l'invasion TikTok contre les hordes de morts vivants, sorcières, démons et nécromanciens. Partir à la conquête du monde virtuel et réparer les femmes. Un narratif débridé, développé par le dernier philosophe. Une stratégie militaire de 6e génération pour percer le ciel étoilé des bobos urbains subventionnés. Dieu le veut. TikTok contre les hordes morts vivants, sorcières, démons et nécromanciens. Partir à la conquête du monde virtuel et réparer les femmes.
L'invasion TikTok dans le cadre de la révolution viriliste. Avec yann.roshdy.
US has better healthcare than Canada, feel free to join the live and explain why you disagree with that statement. Welcome in, everyone. I am talking about comparing both healthcare systems overall speaking. Someone's guest. How's it going?
What's up? I'm good. What
Hello?
about you? Hi. Hi.
I'm doing well. So do you disagree with the prompt?
Yes, I disagree, sir, because I'm an example of Canada's healthcare problem.
Okay.
So,
So why, if you mind me asking,
Yeah.
right, would you like to know, if I may, would you
Yeah.
like to know why I think Canada's healthcare system is better, or would you like to share your argument for why you think that the US has better healthcare than Canada?
Well, my argument is pretty simple. You can counter-argue or state your argument after.
Yeah, I will.
So it's pretty simple.
Sure. Go for it.
When you have a centralized system, you don't have real prices, and because you don't have real prices, you don't know the difference between supply and demand. You can't really allocate the resources at the right places, and therefore, the only way you see the system is not working is because you have a lack of services. And I'm an example of that. I've been waiting for 6 years on waiting list for a discal hernia. So I've got an herniated disc in my spine, and I had for 6 years chronic pain, and I had no services. So you can't really argue that there's healthcare in Canada because I don't have services.
Okay.
The only thing I could have is painkiller.
Well, okay. Hold on. Can I speak?
Yeah.
If I may, you're bringing up multiple topics, right? I would like to speak on all those topics specifically in depth, right? Because you were talking about like efficiency. I think when you're talking about like supply and demand, right? And talking about like healthcare spending, healthcare waste, and things like that of that nature, right? And then now you're kind of jumping into like accessibility and saying that our healthcare system isn't a healthcare system because it's not accessible, right? So
No,
which
that's not
metric
what
would
I
you like to
stated.
speak first? Efficiency or accessibility? Would you like my response?
I was not talking about accessibility. I was talking about
Okay.
services. There's no services because I'm on the waiting list.
But isn't wait times is accessibility though?
It's not accessibility. I've accessed the
Wait
system.
times is a barrier to accessing
No.
healthcare.
I've already entered the system. I've entered the primary care system. The only thing they have for treatment is painkillers and shooting cortisone in my spine. There's no real treatment.
Okay, hold on.
There's no
Let
treatment.
me clarify. Oh, let me clarify. what you're saying, right? What I'm saying to you is that waiting for healthcare and being on a wait list in general, okay, that's a barrier to accessibility, right?
Yep. But
Accessibility
there's no
being the metric, and that's one of the metrics that makes up a healthcare system.
there's no access.
So what comparison
What
to the US
what are you saying?
making?
There's no access. It's not about accessibility. There's no services.
Okay, why is there no access?
There's no services.
Okay, so
there's
why?
no
Can you tell me?
because
Oh, tell me why. Stop saying the same thing. I hear you. Give a reason.
it's
Why does Canada have
public,
no
and
services?
that's what happens with communism. That's what happened in Ukraine when they did the Holodomor. There was no
Number one,
wheat.
it's
There
not
was no
communism.
food.
It's,
There was no
it's-
food.
It's
When-
socialism, if anything.
It's the same thing. Communism,
So, are you going to give an
Marxism.
argument specifically to
socialism.
Canada?
It's the same thing.
I
The only
like how
thing
you love talking about the You're talking, dudes. Please, if you don't interrupt me, right? You're talking about society, different society structures. I am asking you, accessibility being the metric, right? That we're discussing with wait times and accessing care, right? You're saying that we have a terrible accessibility in Canada. Okay, explain to me. Actually give me an argument for why it's less accessible, okay? And the comparison is that, can we agree that also, as much as wait times are a barrier to accessibility, so is affording healthcare, that if you can't afford healthcare, you also can't access that treatment if it's too costly in general? Not saying with the US, just in general. Can we agree? Yes or no?
So you want me to compare with the
agree?
US? In the US, you have more accessibility because
Well, look at my prompt. Does my prompt not have a comparison? Dude, you joined the live to tell me
All
why
right.
you think the US has better healthcare
Well,
system overall
okay,
than Canada.
okay, I
So
can answer.
yes, we are making a comparison.
Okay. I have a friend.
Okay.
He's called Francois. He went into Virginia in the US, and it cost him about $100 to be treated as a king in a private hospital. That's a good example, a counter example, because the problem is that I've already entered the system. I'm supposed to get a service, and I can't get it because there's too much demand and not enough supply. There's not enough specialized healthcare practitioners. In my case, it's called a physiatre. I don't know it in English.
But, okay, hold on. Yeah, but what province are you in?
Quebec.
Quebec. Okay. So there's a few things. I'm trying to ask you for an argument, right? Anecdotes are not arguments, right? That dictate how good or bad a healthcare system is. I'm asking you to provide specifically an argument to make. I just want to clarify that for you, okay? I am totally open to having discussions if you want to talk about the pros and cons about Canada's system or why you think it's, not accessible. But I need to have an argument. What is your argument for why you think the US is more accessible than Canada? Just to restate my
Well,
the
Fraser
argument I was making earlier.
Fraser
too.
Institute sent a report last week about taxes in Canada, and they've quantified that about 2/3 of the taxes that we pay each year, each citizen, is about $6,000 or $7,000 each year. If I could get all this money,
Sorry, what? I don't mean to interrupt you, but can you say that again? Because I'm very confused on what you're saying that Fraser Institute said. What are you bringing up? That was kind of confusing
So
to say. Kermit, thank you for the heart me.
you know the Fraser Institute in Canada? It's like
Michael, thank you for the 4 roses. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, I'm quite familiar with Fraser Institute, but I'm very confused on what your fact is that you're stating.
Well,
You're
they've
2/3
stated
of
that
Canadians
for
are paying
about
6,000.
yeah, the I think it's the median
Yeah.
income is about 118,000 for a home in Canada, and they stated that on this income, they're
For a
they're
home,
taxed.
okay.
They're taxed about 43%, 43.8%, and of that, all these
So
taxes.
what is your argument?
Of all these taxes, there's about $7,000 each year for healthcare.
I'm sorry to break this to you, man, but just because we pay higher tax doesn't mean we're paying more for healthcare.
I've just
I
stated
don't know
the
what
fact.
argument.
I've just
'cause it's
stated
if
the
you're
fact.
trying to say, yeah,
It's about $7,000.
Hold on. Please, if you let me speak. If you let me speak, you said for housing. Okay, not healthcare. You said
I
that like
didn't say
2/3 are
housing.
paying $6,000 for housing each year. That is not
Misunderstanding.
healthcare, dude.
It's
You
a
said housing.
no, each home. I said each home.
Okay.
You know, a family. That just a misunderstanding.
I know a family.
So each income in a home, in a family, for about 118,000, you have 43% taxes on all this income, and of all these taxes, $7,000 is for specifically healthcare.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
So
god!
if-
Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of shocked because if you look at the healthcare spending per person per year, it is around like 6,700. So it's like, oh my god, that was actually accurate. Yes, you're correct.
Okay, so
Do you know what it is in the U.S.?
If I could get all this money in my pocket,
Do you know what it is in the U.S.?
If I could
Do you
get
know
all
what
this
it is
money
in
in
the
my
US?
pocket, if I could get
It
all
is
this,
13 to 14,000, dude.
I know it's worse because of
It's 13
Obamacare.
to 14,000
It's worse because of
in the US.
Obamacare.
It's more than 2 times more.
Medicaid and Medicare are artificially
Blame Obamacare.
inflating
Listen,
the prices
but that
in
doesn't
hospital
matter.
and
So I have a
healthcare in the
question.
US.
So
It's not a real
you-
private
listen.
healthcare in the system because of Obamacare. So if I could get these $7,000 in my pocket,
Wait, hold on.
I would go on the other
Let me speak,
side
let
of
me
the
speak, let me
border.
speak. Hold on, dude. Okay, you're very quick. I don't mean to mute you, but I need to say something. Okay, I'm telling you, right? You brought up a good point. Canada, it costs around 6,500 to 6,700 to provide healthcare per person per year. In the U.S., it is anywhere from 13 to 14,000 per person per year. It's 2 times more. Now, your response was, well, that's because of Obamacare. So I have a question. So again, I'm not asking you for why that's the case, right? Which, by the way, I could debate you because that's not true. But if I may, right, the point that I'm trying to make is that with this, it doesn't matter what the reasoning is. What matters is the fact that, do you admit that it's 2 times more for healthcare in the US than Canada? Do you admit that it's way more affordable in Canada versus the US with healthcare in terms of the metric of accessibility? That's what I want you to answer. Okay? Because like I said,
don't agree
it is
because
2
I
times
don't have
more
access.
in the US. But okay. Well, I mean, I am talking about it through objective metrics. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Dude?
I can give you an objective metric.
Can we have an objective conversation?
Yeah. If I could get these $7,000 in my
Can you give me an
pocket.
objective argument?
Yeah, my objective argument is give me my $7,000. I will go on the other side of the border and I will buy the fucking best doctor in United States, and he will give me services which I could buy if I could get the fucking money in my pocket. That's my argument.
Okay, what do you know what anecdotal is?
Just give me my money.
Anecdotal.
Give me my money. Show me the money.
Are you done, dude?
Show me the money.
Are you done, dude? Okay.
C'est le bord du moi, j'en rêve personne. J'aurais pu mon vieux chum, celui que je blague.
You're talking about.
CB, do you?
They have a 3% margin. No.
Si boire. C'était mon. Ah, vous avez vu, en fait, là, à l'instant, c'était mon premier débat en anglais. Première fois que je prenais la parole en anglais. Et j'ai été un petit peu dépassé. Je suis pas habitué de débattre en anglais. J'ai pris ça, j'ai pris la balle au bon, j'y étais. Ça a bien fini. Ça a bien fini. Show me the money. J'ai fucking cité Jerry Maguire. Je m'attendais pas à citer Jerry Maguire à soir. Cuba Gooding Jr. Je pense que ça mérite que j'aille chercher l'extrait. Ça mérite ça. Ça mérite... Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money.
But this is what you're gonna do for me. You listen, Jerry?
Yeah, what can I do for you, Rod? You just tell me, what can I do for you?
It's a very personal, very important thing. Hell, it's a family motto.
Oh yeah.
Ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just wanna make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
you're ready, brother.
Here it is. Show me the money.
Show me the money! Show me the money!
I took a loss over frost, but still got a knock.
Money! Jerry! Does that make you feel good just to say that? Say it with me one time, Jerry.
Show you the money.
Oh, no, you can do better than that, Jerry. I want you to say it with meaning, brother. Hey, I got Bob Sugar on the other line. I better hear you say it.
Yeah, no. Show you the money.
Not show you. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Yeah! Louder!
Show me the money.
That's it, brother, but you got to yell that shit.
Show me the money.
I need to feel you, Jerry.
Show me the money.
Jerry, you better yell. Show me the money. Show me the money. You love this black man. I love black people. I love black people. Who's your motherfucker, Jerry? You my motherfucker. What you gonna do, Jerry? Show me the money.
C'est bon. Show me the money. Ça a fait rire le gars en plus.
Have to reevaluate.
Give women rights.
All right, so can you form a coherent thought instead of coming up here with one single take? Because you're not very intelligent from the looks of it and the sounds of it. Because you keep saying, who gave who rights? Who gave you rights? Like, you're not, like, come on, please, actually. Hello? Be a good doggy and unmute.
Who gives you rights?
You cannot give rights.
Yes, you can.
Rights are inherent. I don't know if you get that, but
Rights are inherent. They can only
No,
be
they're not.
conceded.
Somebody enforces them. Who enforces it?
So you cannot give.
Who enforces it?
are you okay, sir?
Answer the fucking question.
Or else what, you mutt?
Il est en train
with
de
that
faire un
attitude?
Andrew Wilson.
Or else what?
C'est le bit de Andrew Wilson sur la doctrine de la force qu'il est en train de faire. Tout le monde le connaît maintenant, rendu ici en 2025. C'est assez simple, je vais vous le résumer rapidement. C'est les droits n'existent pas parce que pointe-moi où ce qui existe. Hein, c'est quoi ton droit? Ton droit, c'est tu fais peu importe qu'est-ce que tu veux jusqu'à temps que quelqu'un qui t'empêche de faire ce que tu veux. Donc, il n'y a pas de droit, il n'y a que la force pour appliquer le droit. Et qui applique le droit? Les hommes. Et donc, s'il n'y a pas de droit, si c'est les hommes qui forcent le droit, ça contredit ton affirmation que les hommes ne sont pas les protecteurs. C'est l'argument de la doctrine de la force.
What in fetal alcohol syndrome?
Hey now.
Carlos, what's your age?
Hey now. Hey now.
18.
Too much? Too much? Oh, my bad.
18. Can I just ask, when you say men are not protectors, you do mean that they are not exclusively protectors, correct?
No, I mean the
I was making sure I'm
majority
saying
of men do not protect.
Yeah, okay. I was just making sure we're on the same page here.
Do you believe the majority of men protect?
No, I think the majority of men are pretty horrible.
All right. Well, we are just looking for opposition.
I just wanted to sit here and watch.
We're topped out on friendlies, so you can sit and watch from the comments. But thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We are very topped off on friendlies. Hey, Tiff.
Shots fired
There
down
are a
the
bunch
chat.
of guys, so let's try and... Oh, man. Let's see, Yann, what's your age?
38.
All right. And do you think that the majority of men are protectors?
Oh, that's a good question how you phrased it. The majority, I think not in 2025. No, not anymore.
I don't think
Do you
they've
think
ever.
that... Yeah, do you think there was a time where the majority was protectors?
Of
Curious.
course.
Oh, could you point to one?
I would point toward a point in time around maybe the 60s, May 68, when
When women used to beat their wives?
yes,
When men used to beat their
exactly,
wives?
exactly,
Oh.
as you said it, precisely. When men could beat their wife, they would handle what we call authority. And since
I'll
men,
be real honest with you, you're way too ugly for this type of approach.
For real. No woman
Please
will
find
ever
yourself.
want to lay down with you. You are going to be forever alone. You're laughing,
Oh,
but you're going to be
that
forever
wasn't a
alone.
language
yeah,
barrier?
you're funny, you're funny.
We're not funny.
I'm
we're
laughing.
That wasn't a language barrier?
Yeah, you're funny. You're
We're
funny.
not funny. We're telling you the truth. You're going to be
You're
forever alone.
acting-
You're going to be a forever virgin. You only last like 2 seconds. So what is the point? What is the point? Jesus.
Wow, ça c'était magique. Un autre échange magique. Wow.
Sometimes I just wonder, why are men? That is a thing that I wonder frequently.
We don't support bullying on this TikTok live. We have never bullied one. We always have been honest on this TikTok live. Honesty is the best policy. We love TikTok up.
That's not bullying. It was an honest question.
It was a stupid observation.
You kick your
Alright,
loose.
well, next guess, I guess.
More than the domestic population can afford to, even if that results in a mass famine, we have to allow it.
So how far should this go? Let's say I'm a doctor and I
Et l'air qui remplit mes poumons, je retiens mes larmes et dans mes années pour un aperçu du royaume à venir. De l'autre côté de la misère, il y a un monde qu'on rêve de voir. Les épreuves qu'on partage nous mèneront à la paix et à la souveraineté. Oh par Dieu, nous aurons de nouveau notre demeure. Par Dieu, notre foyer. Par le sang ou la sueur, nous y arriverons bientôt. Par Dieu, nous aurons notre foyer. Dans nos propres villes, nous sommes étrangers. Nos noms sont crachés et maudits. Les manchettes pleines d'une nouvelle attaque. ni la dernière, ni la pire. Oh mes pères, ils me regardent de là-haut. Que ressentent-ils, je me demande, de voir leur noble fils écrasé sous le talon des lâches. Oh par Dieu, nous aurons de nouveau notre demeure. Par Dieu, notre foyer. Par le sang ou la sueur, nous y arriverons bientôt. Par Dieu, nous aurons notre foyer. La route est sombre, le chemin perdu, mes yeux peinent à voir. J'avance péniblement, cherchant un allié pour guider mes pas. Ô frères, entendez-vous ma voix? Où suis-je tout seul s'il n'y a pas de feu pour guider mes pas? Alors j'allumerai le mien. Oh par Dieu, nous aurons de nouveau notre demeure. Par Dieu, notre foyer. Par le sang ou la sueur, nous y arrivons.